Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Juan coming to you again on Highway to Highway, bringing on this gospel and this truth to edify the hopefully elect of Yahshua, the age for the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, and one or 2/3 of our people to repent, because the great Babylon America is going to be destroyed. But it's always a joy and a pleasure to let Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, know that the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is going to destroy you. Before we get started here, let's turn to peace, give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles, great most soul, likewise, brothers, so they're putting up the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep of you, brothers and sisters, to me in Shalom. And I get these glasses, these are called progressive glasses, so they kind of have dark into it in the shade, and you can see, I can see far, close, near, all that stuff like that. So I've been waiting for these glasses for a while. So if it appears that I'm wearing sunglasses, I'm not. Okay, these are glasses, but I needed them. Okay. So what we got going on here? We got a lot of things going on here. We got as usual, you can see Great Babylon America is in a decline. You had a video that came out with the police shooting of that Eve in our household, which caused an uproar. We know that all judgment that comes on any of us is from the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, and He will use the wicked to bring those judgment on His people. Okay, you notice here she said, I rebuke in the name of Jesus. A word that we actually hate and despise and detest. And shortly afterward, she was put to death. Okay, but that's just the beginning. Okay, or the Lord revealed that, to wake up our people from this slumber and see that Esau the Edomite is your friend. This man is not your friend. A caveman cannot be your friend. But yes, you have Jake that are putting their trust in Esau, okay, and believe that this man have their best interest. But we're going to go into the judgment of Esau today, and let's go back into the history of exactly who are these people, why you should not be putting your trust in these people. This is the book of Job. This is the book of Job 30 and Psalm verse 5. And it reads, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them after a thief, which we always accuse Esau of being a thief because he is a damn thief, okay? It's shown throughout history that this man was rape, steal, okay, and murder. This is how he's accumulated his wealth. It says, to dwell in the clefts of the valleys, the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they prayed, under the vessels they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. So the Lord has described them as base fools. These are the base men that the Lord created. There's 18 nations. Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white race, is the base of all races. Okay, so the rest of these tribes, you can rest assured, okay, that the Lord is not going to destroy you, but He is going to punish you. Okay, you are going to go into slavery. But for Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, you are going to not only go into slavery and be punished beyond your imagination, but you are also going to be destroyed. And we can always go into the book of Obadiah 1:18 and see how that is going to come to pass, okay? But these are cavemen. These are cave people, okay? They're fools, which is the reason why you see the decline of their queendom right now, okay? They're turning against each other. They're talking about civil war, okay? They're talking about the fact that they're going through tribulations, which these Edomites, these crackers have never gone through tribulations before. See, they don't know how to handle wickedness at the hands of themselves, which is their leaders, okay? Beforehand, you had these Edomites, they're so proud. They always like tease Jakes about getting a job or going to college, and what they say, pull back your shoulder and strap, tie up your bootstrap and get out there and do something. But see, they're doing that too, but that's not working. You see, now they're getting those curses on them that we got the curses that was on us, pursuing the Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Okay, but it's creeping up on them, and now they're frustrated because for once in their life, okay, these low-level peasant Edomites have to worry about food. They have job insecurities. Okay, and that's the one who actually have a job still. They've always had to live they've always been able to live a free life, spend as they please, you know, max out their credit card, go on trips and vacation. And they never thought that it would come to that point to where right now having an extra dollar in your pocket, you know, makes a difference between you having to buy a grocery and you having to decide whether to put gas in your vehicle or pay your light bill or buy food. And now they're in that situation, they're experiencing what Jake has always been experiencing, which is hardship. Okay, let's go into the book of Psalm 6 and 4, because we're not looking for salvation from Esau. Your salvation should always be sought from the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. There's no man that can save you. I don't give a crap who the hell it is. Whatever the hell the man think of himself, he can call him, he can give himself any exalted name. You know, the nigga standing next to you here, the nigga standing next to you there, on the back of you, whatever the case is like that, they go Shalom, Barakah, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai every day. Like that nigga cannot save your ass, okay? Only the Lord can save you. Okay, so when you go into the book of Psalm 6 and 4, Psalm verse 2, you can see here that we are talking about the Lord dealing with saving us from the hands of the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man. Okay? This is the man that can press a button and just like that, you don't have anything. This is the man that can give a decree and there's no food in the grocery stores. He can close down all the transportation. Okay, we saw that during 9/11. Okay, where they stopped every flight from coming to the United States, and the only flight that can go up in the sky, okay, or any vehicles that can take flight was the ones that were more like emergency vehicles, okay, you know, like air ambulance or something like that. But they have the ability to do that, okay. So they're working on the left side for the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and this is why we pray to the Lord, okay, to keep us from the evil man. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Esau can say shit about you that could actually cause you to go to prison or cause everybody to come up against you. Right now, Esau can throw your face on a bulletin board, okay, or put an ABP or APB out there on you, and you're driving, and they see your license plate, and they pull you over, guns drawn, okay? See, Jake can't do that, okay? Jake can't do that. Jake can talk shit about you, but Jake can't really do that. Jake don't have no power, okay? So don't bow down to a damn Jake, man, okay? Don't bow down to the so-called white man. This is the Lord that we have to bow down to and worship, because he's the one that can stop these people, okay? It says, they encourage themselves in evil matter, they can do it when it's privy. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search for the inward thoughts of every one of them, and the heart is deep. Esau is deep. Jake might be deep in certain things, but Esau is deeper. Okay? Esau is deeper. Okay? Because this is Esau's time, whether you want to believe it or not. This is Esau's time. This is Esau's world. Okay? But that world is coming to an end. And a lot of Jakes that are kind of scared. I think the Spirit put out a lot of brothers. I noticed in the last 48 hours, a lot of brothers, were putting out videos, in regards to like not giving up, don't get scared. This isn't the time to like get timid. This isn't the time to, turn around and run for cover. It isn't. This is the time to raise your voice even more. Okay? Doesn't matter if you by yourself stand up here or if you with 15 or 20 guys. At the end of the day, each and every one of us have our own things that we fear, or whatever the case is that. You have to make your own calling, okay, to the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to save you. Your works. You could be a keyboard prophet. At the end of the day, did you really actually step out there and do the work and put your ass out on the line? Okay? Or did you just hide behind the damn keyboard posting scriptures, okay, and think you fooling somebody? Hey, none of the brothers have your salvation. It's the Lord that has your salvation. So if he's not pleased with you, it doesn't matter who likes you. It really doesn't. And that's a good lesson right there. Right? It says, but power shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded, so that they make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Hey, it's very obvious right now, okay, you have opposition created, okay, to speak against, the powers to be, okay, and that's what gets shaken this lullaby feeling that maybe somebody cares about us, because these guys are speaking against there's evil. So Jacob know that we're speaking the truth when we say that there's an evil. But then you have the evil the evil man that set up men to speak against them. It's all a big act, okay? So this is that snare that pulled Jason in. There's a set of Edomite or a set of white people that actually give a crap about them, okay? So these are Edomites. They're going to come to you now in these days, okay, because they're seeing themselves more in your situation, and suddenly now they want to join hands and hope that, you know, maybe those who are oppressed or who have always been oppressed can somehow, you know, join hand in hand with them in the current oppression that they're going through. But it doesn't matter. See, Esau, the so-called white man, is going to slay his own people. And yet his agenda going, he's still going wicked kites and he's still going, post I have right here. You didn't give 2 shits about you doggone beer drinking, doggone 9 to 5, barely can pay your doggone bills, doggone crackers. You don't give a crap about y'all, man. You don't give a crap about you damn people driving your damn metal coffin. You see, you people right now, you're not scared and you don't have a sense of urgency, okay? Because right now you got the sun shining, okay? You're thinking about what you're going to eat tonight, okay? What are you going to do next week? You're going to college, you know, you got all this future doggone planned out, but you don't really understand what really is actually happening because you don't see those doggone snares, okay? Let's go into the book of Jeremiah. Let's go into the book of Proverbs, because you have Esau has his church, his Christianity church set up. Okay, of course, obviously they're following, you know, Roman Catholicism, okay? You know, which they worship sweet, loving white Jesus, who's going to save you from the red demon underground that burns your soul, you know, when you die. Okay, and that hell doctrine, which we all believed in at once. You know, I used to believe in it. Okay, really, if you believe that, and I can't remember what the name of the pastor that came and said, the God that he wants is the one that just before he dies, he can say, I give my heart to you, sweet Jesus, and all is forgiven. Let's say you live to be 80 years old, and for 80 years, you've been a wicked ass piece of crap. But just before you die, you know, you go, forgive me, Lord, for everything all the sins I've committed. Wow, that easy. If that was the case, why are we standing up out here, man? If that was the case. If that was the case, that would have been written in the scripture. And you know where they get that crap from? I think they got that crap from you know, when your house was in the cross and you had the two jakes beside him who been crucified, and one said, and he said, today you'll meet me in paradise. And then of course he died too. And I think Christianity took that particular incident or scene and look and go, wait a minute, just before you die, all you have to do is say, forgive me, or forgive me, Lord. And then he forgive for everything that you did. No works, no faith, you just suddenly have faith after a whole life of wickedness. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Let's go into Proverbs 28 and 3, because let's talk about the poor oppressing the poor. Okay, Proverbs 28 and verse 3. We talk about the poor oppressing the poor. It says, a poor man that oppresseth the poor is like a sweeping rain that relieveth no food. And you have a lot of poor men oppressing the poor. You know, you have a lot of poor men that is oppressing the poor, using manipulation. You know, whether they're using the scriptures to manipulate, okay, whether we're talking about these Christianity church, and as well as those who actually know that the Hebrew Israelites that are out there wearing the fringes, you know, that are using certain scriptures to manipulate. To take themselves to side with the enemy, the oppressor, Esau, the so-called white man, okay, using their positions in the society or their perceived power, okay, to manipulate Jason into continuously worshiping, you know, the God of this earth. Or using their perceived wealth or money, okay, which we know that's going to go somewhere, to manipulate, you know, a following, okay, exalting themselves. I'm a celebrity, I'm a star, you know, I'm Paso this, I'm blah, 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 blah. Okay? Imagine we're all in the same state, but then you get a doggone nigga that decide that he's gonna friggin' somehow, some way, somehow, he's gonna be the exalted poor over the poor. Can you believe some shit? But you got motherfuckers that are doing this shit. Okay? You got motherfuckers that are doing this shit. Rather than actually being a pillar of light, they're actually really a pillar of darkness or wolves in sheep clothing. Okay? That using the gift that the Lord Yahweh Shai gave them to manipulate, to destroy, to oppress another poor brother. Okay? This is Jeremiah 23 and verse 32. Let's talk about these false prophets. Because you get these false prophets right now, and they're really coming up because there's an obvious sight of the oppression. In fact, I'll go into it. It's one of the signs that I have here with 2nd Ezra 15, which goes heavily into what? That's sedition amongst men. People are not going to really. They're not going to respect the government. They're going to look at their government as a bunch of BS promises that can't be delivered. Why can't it be delivered? Because the Lord Yahweh Shai is the one that controls the walk of man. Okay, whether you're a man that's sleeping under the doggone bridge every day, or you're the man that's sitting at the doggone in the White House, okay, in the devil's seat. The Lord is controlling it, good and evil, both sides. Okay, so you have false prophets that are there to give hope of continuity of Great Babylon America to those that's what they desire. They want a continuity of this, so that's why they will believe it so easily. Because they don't want this in it. Why would you want wickedness in it? Okay? Yeah, Jake some of the nice flashy cars with a ponytail like a damn bitch, you know, driving around. They ain't giving what they end up on it. They don't give a shit about this or what a sign or all of this. Okay? Hey, I got a nice, he got a Corvette. Okay? This is Jeremiah 23:32. It says, "Behold, I am against them that prophesy false dreams," said the Lord Yahweh Shai. "Do tell them and cause my people to err by their lies and their likeness. Yet I send them not, nor commanded them. Therefore they shall not profit this people," said the Lord Yahweh Shai. How the hell they can profit you when they're not telling you the truth? Okay? Why is it that you don't actually hear any pastor talk about, you know, 2nd Ezra? Okay? They don't go into many of the prophecies inside Jeremiah, which talks about the downfall of Great Babylon America. They don't go into the book of Isaiah that talks about, you know, the stale bread and all those things that is taken away from Jerusalem, which is us as a people. Okay, the fact that these Edomites are going to go up against each other. Okay, they don't go into Revelation that talks about the cataclysmic, okay, destruction of Great Babylon America. Why is it that they don't do that? Because if you were to teach that, then all your influx of money that you're going to be getting, okay, would suddenly dissipate. Nobody likes to hear bad news. What they like to do is they like to be entertained. But right now, if you want to entertain people, okay, if I wanted to have a whole bunch of views, all I got to do is come here, pay somebody about 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 bucks to walk by here, agitate me like that, and we go back and forth like that, and then all I got to do is just cut out that thumbnail, put it there, give this camp a flashy name, okay, I could give it a name like Demon Stuff by a camp to get destroyed by the word, you know, and all of a sudden like that you get 4 or 5 times more the views that you normally would get. Then if you put camp, street gospel, okay, because see, our people are looking to be entertained. They like to hear happy things like that because our people are natural fools and clowns, okay, and the Lord has raised up a lot of clowns to do just that, to fill the belly, okay, of His rebellious people, okay. But the serious-minded ones, you're not gonna be entertained here. Okay, this is not for entertainment. Okay, this is to warn you and to keep you warning. I don't watch brothers' lessons for entertainment. Okay, if a brother put the spurs on the brother to put out a lesson, you know, he's researched it, he's looked into the lesson, he's put it together, it's flowing. Okay, obviously looked at it, he actually put resources into it or energy into it. He's sincere about it. You know, I'm going to listen to that. Okay, I'm going to listen to it because, again, I have to be fed. I have to learn. This is a learning process. I don't know everything. Okay, I go and you bring out what you learn, and the same thing with all the brothers and the elders. Okay, so So it's not going to be entertaining, but it is a warning because we have that fear of Yahweh Hashem outside. So these entertainment prophets are not going to prosper these people. They're not going to come there when Esau kick your door down. They're not going to save you. They're not going to pay your bills. Okay, when things get a little bit tougher. You might be sending them money, throw money in the connection plate. You might be sending them ties and a big envelope of money and give them the 20% or 30% or whatever the hell you want to give them of your income. Okay, that's not going to save you. They're not going to save you. These type of characters, okay, these niggas don't have the kind of honor or integrity to turn around and come and say, gee, you know what, let's help that sister, let's help that brother, or whatever the case is like that. They're about themselves. They're about wearing their flashy clothes, having their flashy cars, their flashy meal, okay, and rub elbows with the next nigga that's indulging in all of this type of behavior, okay, and they got you fooled. Us holy men, all right? So people like that because everything is an image to them. But let's go to Deuteronomy 10, Psalm verse 14, because we're going to see who actually this ministry and who actually this world really belongs. Okay? Deuteronomy 10, Psalm verse 14, it reads, behold, the heavens and the heavens of heavens is the Lord's, Yahweh Shemashai, thy power, the earth also with all therein, everything. The function of this earth belongs to the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, whether it functions right or wrong, whether it's functioning good or bad, okay, whether it's asked up or whether it's actually flowing in order, okay, it is the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. And it says, only the Lord Yahweh Shemashai had a delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day. Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your hearts, and be not more stiff-necked. For the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, your power is power of power, and lords of lords, a great power, a mighty, and terrible, which regarding our person not take the Lord. So, I remember growing up in the Caribbean. You used to always hear them when the classic convention plate. Hey, put everything in your pocket inside that plate. You're not robbing from me, you're robbing from God. Literally, people used to think that the power, Yahweh Shemashai, is actually looking out of the sky, and he can see how much change or how much of your money you put inside this plate. And it goes right into the hands and the pockets of that damn nigga. Okay, they turn around and is eyeing, some brother's wife in a doggone audience who he's going to turn around and buy a little something for, a little trinket for, and then go have sex with her, committing adultery. Okay? And you have people being played off by this. Of course, right now, you're seeing a great awakening. Of course, a lot of people decide to look at these niggas cross-eyed and go, hey, wait a minute. I'm not too sure about this. And you should be. You should be suspicious of everybody. Okay? You should be suspicious of everyone. Okay? There is no man that's walking that's beyond reproach or above suspicion. Every man should be suspicious. Okay? I'll be the first to tell you, don't trust me, because I sure as hell don't trust you. So guess what? You shouldn't trust me. All right? We should both be suspicious, okay, of each other, because that is walking in wisdom. Okay? When you get these men, okay, that is making it about them, okay, and not about Yahweh Shemai Shai, then you should actually be suspicious of that. Okay? You should be suspicious of a pastor that's walking around with a three-piece suit, okay? That's more talking about, wealth management than actually talking about the fear of Yahweh Shemai Shai. Or as they say in the Christian world, God or Jesus. They don't even talk about the fear of him. They spend 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 hours talking about how good the Lord is. But they never talk about how terrible he is, which is what we see here. It's just how terrible the Lord is. Okay? Because they don't want to have that fear, because in fear, nobody wants to come and be in fear every doggone week. People want to come, and have basically a cocktail party at the church. Jumping, clapping, entertainment, and then what you have afterward is a snack. You go back and get the little, the pig feet and rice, or whatever, the chicken and rice, the macaroni and cheese, potato salad, some Kool-Aid, and that was a great sermon. That's what you chew on your money inside, get full like that. That's why they feed you after church, okay, to make you keep coming back. Get entertainment, all of that stuff there, big, sweet, stinking cracker cheeses on the wall, okay. You have a feel-good spirit, and you come back on afterwards, you feel you got some bomb food, all right? Actually, you can go back and do the exact same thing again. Let's go into the book of Amos 5. Let's talk about the day of the Lord, because if you think the day of the Lord, okay, is something great, you know, like that song what they always used to sing. What a day of rejoicing that will be when we all see Jesus. We will sing the song of victory. That's not what this is all about. Okay? We, as a hopefully left, will have a song of victory when you get beamed up in that chariot, and you're in that new body. You know, when you don't have like nerve damage anymore, you know, you don't have arthritis, and you don't have all the other affliction that you deal with in this mortal body. Okay, that's when you can sing the victory, because now you're gonna watch the rest of the tribes on the earth get judged like a mother. Okay, you can see the 2/3 getting judged along with the other tribes. Okay, from the chariot. Okay, that's gonna be the victory right here. Okay, this is Amos 5, Psalm verse 18. It reads, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is darkness and not light. As if a man did eat from a lion at the day of Eden, or went into the house and laid his hands on the wall, and the serpent bit him. Shall not that day of the Lord of Yahweh Shema Shai be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?" So it's letting you know that the Lord is not coming back with smiles, you know, cakes and cookies and doggone milk to hand out. Okay, to people, let you people know to like say, okay, I'm back. Hey, that guy in the spandex suit, I got him, okay, I got him. I'm gonna fight him. You guys can live on the fluffy cow forever and ever. No, the day of the Lord is these judgments that the Lord is going to be bringing. Okay, okay, that's a judgment right there for Great Bible in America. America's going to be destroyed. America is destroyed. Love every part of Great Bible in America. Okay, is what you would call a I call it a jail cell, these states, okay? I call it the jail cells, okay? And we already see how the FEMA camp is going to be set up. In fact, there was rumors going about it, which those aren't really rumors, it's actually true, okay? In which they're right now building facilities, what they call rehabilitation facilities. In other words, these facilities are for people that are going to be dissidents against the system, meaning that you're not going to bow down to the system. That would make us automatic dissidents. Those of you who are listening, whether you're listening to learn, or this is just another entertainment, you know, you like this particular brother or that particular brother, or you're looking to be entertained, it doesn't matter. They've already got your IQ test, they already know who you are, they've already looked you up, they got you in the database system. So, you think you're schooling somebody, or you think you're just being a fine boy or fine girl, well, you're going to learn, okay? And let's see if your favorite prophet is going to come and fucking put his ass on the line for your ass. You know, since you like to be entertained, okay? Since you like, you know, to watch, okay? Drama. Let's see those particular individuals are going to come and save your sorry ass and shit like that, okay? Because see, you have a chance to learn, okay? You have a chance to take it serious. You have a chance, okay? And keyboard prophets, you have a chance to go there and do this work and try to plead for your own salvation. But you rather sit in the background and get entertained, okay, at the expense of another brother. Okay? Let's see if you're gonna get saved. Okay? By those badass guys that have themselves all puffed the fuck up right now. Alright? Let's go into Leviticus 26. Book of Leviticus 26. And start in verse 13. Book of Leviticus. Alright, it's back here. I should be seeing it right now. There it is. Book of Leviticus 26, and starting with verse 13. So let's talk about the terror of the Lord, okay? The book of Leviticus 26, down verse 13, it reads, "I am the Lord Yahweh Shemir Shah, your power, which brought you forth out of the land of Egypt, that you should not be their bondsmen. I have broken the bands of your yoke and made you go upright. So the Lord took us out of Egypt. Okay? Took us. And he's going to do it again, because this spirit is going to spirit you saw in Egypt. You saw it with the Olympics. They saw them, they displayed their disdain for righteousness. How they use sodomites to recreate the Last Supper. Okay? This is the times we're in, man. Okay? It says, but if ye will not hearken unto me and will not do all these commandments, but if ye shall despise my statutes of your soul, harbor, abhor my judgments, so that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenant, I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, burning moth that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of eyes, and ye shall sow your seed in vain, and your enemies shall eat it. And I will set my face against you, and you shall be slain before your enemies, that they that hate you shall reign over you, and you shall flee but not pursue you. Hey, pursuing the Genesis 27:41, Esau made it very clear that at the time of mourning for his father, that he's going to slay his brother Jacob, which is the 12th tribe of Israel. Okay? Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Okay? So that's the 12th tribe of Israel, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay? If you haven't seen it in the news, you Hispanics, I'm going to go on you Northern Kingdom tribe. See, y'all are proud. But see, y'all actually outnumber the so-called Negroes here in Great Babylon, America. So when the killing actually starts up here, there's going to be a lot of you that are going sticks getting put to death. Okay? A lot of you, man, are going to get put to death. You know? You're going to get put to death. So we have seen through the hangings, we've seen through the draconian decrees, we've seen through many of the things that Esau put out here. Okay? But this man has brought nothing but doggone terror on the children of Israel. Nothing but doggone terror. Okay? Terror. So y'all want to ignore it. Y'all want to ignore the terror. Right now, a lot of you can't even put groceries. You can't pay your bills. You can't pay your mortgage. Nothing. Why is it, shouldn't the world actually be improving? Why is it getting worse? You've never asked yourself that. Why is the world getting worse? Why is your situation getting worse? You've never asked yourself that. Okay? Your situation is getting worse, but yet still, you don't believe that we have a judgment on us. Okay? See, what you people you're offended by is this. See, it would have been easy for y'all to listen to this if there really was a man, okay, that was red, or a beast that was red with a tail and a horn. Then you could say, okay, there's something against us. But y'all have a hard time to believe that the people that you have to turn to for a job, food, clothes, and everything, every want in life, okay, which is part of the curses pursuant to Deuteronomy 28, okay, that actual entity or persons is actually the damn devil. In other words, you have to go to the devil for everything that you have on this earth. You want to get married? You got to go to the devil. You want to have a driver's license? You got to go to the devil. You got to pay taxes to the damn devil. Okay? It's the way it is, man. Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, and the wicked is Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, and he is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Actually, let's go into the book of Hebrews 10, because it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. And we saw an example of that with that Sonia Massey. Okay? That Sonia Massey, we saw an example of that. And that's basically what happened to her. This is Hebrews 10:31, and reads, it is a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living God. Yes. The God of the Bible is a living being. Okay? Not an imaginary being, not a puff or cloud. Okay? He is an actual, true, living being. The same thing with Yahweh Shai, who the word is called. There's Jake right here. That's the best that they can do right here. That's the epitome or the highlights of their life right there. Let me drive with a vehicle that makes a lot of noise, so I can impress a silly little bitch that's sitting in the seat. Okay? Let's see how that works in a time of trouble. Because if you haven't seen yet, these doggone Edomites, they're not impressed with seeing Jake's them with a roof over their head or looking like they actually have things going for them. They're mad because they're experiencing the same kind of level of life like what those Edomites in South Africa are experiencing right now, which they come and they cry about the good old days of when apartheid, you know, was working in their favor. Okay? But now that apartheid has been gone, they're now living in absolute horrific poverty. Okay? Henceforth, you're going to see these Edomites are going to have the exact same type of, they're experiencing that right now. And you think that they're going to be all impressed with some spigot and some nigga driving around in some nice car, you know, pulling up in a nice big house, while they living in squalor, while they lose everything. Keep in mind that these people never take responsibility for anything. They've never had to save a dime or even struggle or even know how to get out of problems because they've never been in problems. Remember, roughly paraphrasing, these people, they don't get punished like other men. You get the Chinese or you get any of these other nations can come over America and they've seen oppression and seen shit. Even worse than Jake see here currently. You know, dead bodies in the street, blown to pieces, come from those war zones, come from, you know, the Serengeti or those hard to live environment. Come over here, they seen the worst part of living. So whatever little they get here, they feel like they're thriving and then they move to the next level. Okay, get a loan from the bank and open up a grocery store or gas station or something. Okay, they go forward with that. But you know, we saw that car turn around and delete it. That's Sonia Mousy, just like that. Okay, and yeah, you can look at it in many other ways and go, yeah, she's getting a pot of water to throw it in and all that stuff. You know, we've seen the videos and people analyze it. You know, the general consensus is that he shot up for no reason. And yes, he did. You can move out of the way of a pot of water. But that judgment was brought on by the Lord in Abba Shashad. And that's why it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power if he doesn't like you. Okay? If he doesn't like you. Don't worry about somebody who don't like you. You know, or they want to call you or call you a demon or whatever the hell it is. Whatever name it is like that. That's nothing, man. That's like laughable shit. Okay? That's laughable shit. The only thing you need to worry about is if the Lord don't like you to put you to death. That's it. Plain and simple. Alright? That's just laughable shit. Seeing people talking shit but not lift a finger to help your doggone ass, okay? Trust me on that. If you learn anything in the world, if you learn that there's a lot of mouth and limited action. Okay? Just blah 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 blah. That's why I've always tell people, learn to let useless sound go in one ear and come out the other ear. Okay? Just let it go in one ear. Okay? People are full of fucking shit. Okay? From your parents all the way down to your best friend. They're full of shit. Alright? You can't trust in them. And that's why the Lord always tells you, that's why there's a lot of scriptures that talk about what? Don't put your trust in man, don't put your trust in princess. Put your trust in the Lord and how about Shemiah Shai. Okay? Not your best nigga or your best hoe. They can't do a damn shit for your ass. You can't do shit for your ass. Okay? So you gotta put trust in the Lord and how much Shemiah Shai. Let's go to 2 Corinthians 4. 2 Corinthians 4, starting verse 3. And it reads, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the gods of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of power, should shine on them. Hey, Esau's going to come with all kinds of tricks to get you to serve him. Keep in mind that this man is trying to exalt himself like the Most High. Okay? That's his goal. Remember, he's trying to search out how the universe was built, how everything was created. And for his effort, he had to put something in the book and say, you know, there was a Big Bang, and you know, the ocean is this deep, and these are the creatures down there, and blah blah blah. And that's how we had to keep a society going like that. And thus, he created the education system. Okay, which we know when Yahushua returns, and we get the true understanding of how the creation was and who actually was partakers of that, which is going to be shocking to some of us to find out that we actually were members of those angels that actually helped create it. That would be something else, okay? That would be something else, okay? To find out that you actually was the Hamashiach in the beginning to create all these things. You know, you might have been responsible for creating the snail. Another brother might have been responsible for creating the eagle, okay? Or another brother might have been responsible for creating how to cook. I mean, it's going to be very interesting, okay? So, I mean, Jake them, they like to deal with the tangible. And the tangible is Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man. Okay? That's the tangible. So you got a tangible, you get what's her name there? What's the name of that mannish looking woman? That tells you just how much of politics I know. There's Biden, Kamala Harris. Alright? You can't tell me that's not a man. I don't care what else you say, that's a man. Alright? And you know, Jacob, I keep putting energy into that. Into who's gonna be the next president. Now you Edomites, I can see you trying to put your hope in Trump and going into what you're gonna go into, and because that's a beautiful thing that you Edomites are riled up right now. You know why it's a beautiful thing? First of all, you're gonna kill each other. Two, you're also gonna kill 2/3 of our people. And you're gonna come after us. Okay, we know that the Lord Yahweh Shemeshah is gonna use the 2/3 and have you all turning on each other. Okay, as a cushion before Esau decide that they're gonna come up, before Esau is gonna dare make that move against the prophets, the righteous man, and those who actually keep the testimony of Yahweh Shemeshah. Lord willing, I'm one of those people. All right, to be able to endure. Then he's gonna come. Now we already know what's gonna happen. All right, we already know what's gonna happen. Esau, when y'all make y'all move, the Lord will make his move, and it's not gonna work out in your favor. That's gonna happen. All right, that is guaranteed. But in the meantime, our mind is being girded to see a lot of deaths. A lot of you people are going to die. A lot of you people are going to die. You are all going to die. A lot of you people are going to die. We're not going to be able to drive on this road, okay? Because there's going to be so many dead bodies that people will turn around and shoot each other, kill each other, get these Edomites coming up from these other towns that are coming here because they know El Paso is full of doggone spiggers. So they're going to come here and burn your house down, rob your house, rape your kids, rape your wife, rape some of you men, kill you, cut your damn throat. Or you don't think the Lord is going to, you don't think that's possible? And you doggone so-called Latinos think that you're going to just gather together and work as a team to go up against these Edomites. You better think again. Niggas don't work together. When I say niggas, I'm talking you spigots too. Alright? You're not going to work together. You're going to turn on each other first. And then, whatever's left, the Edomites are going to come from these little hillbilly towns here in Texas and try and finish you off. Not to mention they could be finishing each other off, okay? So that's a beautiful thing that these Edomites are pissed off at each other. And Jake, you're blinded about the warnings that are coming from the men of the Lord, because why? They're telling you if you vote for Kamala Harris, everything is going to be okay. Oh, didn't they tell you that about Biden? Hey, she was the vice president, right? So how did that work out? Why couldn't she make a move, you know, that would work out for you positively if she could? Does she need to be the president? Really? She don't need to be the president to make things right. She could have done that as a vice president, right? So she's still in the current ministry that's actually did not work out for you. So you really believe it's going to work out in the next ministry with her? Seriously, man, it's too simple, Jake. I mean, I'm not understanding. And a lot of you Jakes are highly educated. I don't get it. And Trump? Did you listen to what Trump said he's going to do? Why are you going to have niggas with Trump? Seriously. Come on. The man said he's going to have, the man in a very cryptic message said he's coming after blacks and the Americans and Latinos, which he labeled them as drug dealers, homeless, disease-carrying people, okay, border fence jumping, cockroaches, okay, and he needs to make America great again, which is a homogenous cracker country, okay? But you leaders under the thumbs and the oppressive state that they've had us in prior to 1940s. But you want to vote him in, right? this is Revelation 14. Let's talk about the impending fall. Because we know that there's a fall that's coming. But Jake, do you know, of course, right now in your blindness, of course, you don't know that. But when we go into Revelation 14, verse 6, it says, "And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, saying, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people, saying with a loud voice, fear power, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come. And worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of the water." Let's stop right there. Don't worship man. Any man that's setting himself up to get man worship like that, fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck who the hell it is. Okay? Fuck that nigga. He can read 100 scriptures. He's not to be worshipped. You had the angel stole John. As powerful as that doggone angel was. And John took a look and was so scared, he tried to worship the angel. The angel said, told him, "Get up, man. Don't worship me. I'm just a fellow brother." So imagine just a nigga. Just some people freaking doggone dude. Puffed up on their knowledge. Okay, trying to get that damn worship from you. Fuck that nigga, man. Don't worship no man. Okay? Don't worship no man. Fear Yahweh Shemel Shah. It says it right here. Okay? And the third angel followed, saying with a loud voice, "If any man worship the beast," Salakia, it says, "And therefore another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drunk with wine of the wrath of her fornication." And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, "If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power, which is poured out without mixture." There's no mercy. "Into the cup of his indignation, he should be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the angels and in the presence of the Lamb." Okay? You got a lot of phony ass people in this ministry. Phony. Okay? A lot of phony ass people in Great Babylon, America. A lot of phony ass people. Christianity. A lot of phony ass people in your life. You yourself may actually be a phony. And you don't even know. Okay? Because the Lord himself actually, he deceived the deceiver. He can get in your head and make you think you're doing the right thing, when in fact you're actually just fooling yourself and wasting time. You don't know that. Okay? But it's all going to manifest at some point. But you see right here that people are worshiping the image of the beast. They're thinking that this man cannot be stopped. Yes, so we're reading the fact that this place can't be stopped. We see the weakness of these people. There was a time that you would look at a regular, ordinary Edomite and used to think that they had it all. Okay? They had it all. You know, they can take vacations, you know, when they wet their hair, they can actually get a brush to it. You know, they can suntan. They had it all going for them. You know, you was a Jake, man. You can't remember when you used to chase after them white girls. You know, the first time you kiss a white girl, so-called white girl, whatever, kisses like that, whatever. I mean, you thought these schools was like so high, but you come to find out they're a race of people. Man, I'm not even talking about you damn 95 people. Let's talk about these doggone, these wicked ass kites here, man. Okay, the real short callers, okay, on this earth. These are the ones that are demanding that worship, and they're gonna force it. Oh, you think Esau's going to ask you to bow down to the image? You think Esau's going to ask you to take the RFID microchip injection in your hand, okay, in order for you to buy, sell, or live? Nah, man. The situation is going to be created on this earth. So horrible. We are looking at this in the next couple of years. Because they're talking the 2020-30 agenda. Okay, so Trump is going to get into office roughly around 2025 when he's sworn in, right? To the spirit, we really believe Jacob trouble is coming within the next year, the start of it. To the horror of it being right around 2026, 2027. When you live in a predicament, in a horrible situation, 24 hours or even one day can seem like forever when you're under torment. Okay? You come out here for a few hours, you do camp, whatever the case, you go home to air conditioned house or whatever, or some food, you know, take a little drink or something, or whatever. That seemed like okay, another day's work is short. But imagine, your home is under a tree. That's it. Your home is under a damn bridge all day. Your home is in the behind the garbage bin all day. That's it. Morning, still there. Evening, still there. When that tribulation comes on this earth, every day is just going to be a nightmare for babies, toddlers, children, teenagers, young adults, old adults, male, female, it doesn't matter. Okay? As brothers always bring it out, you're going to have predators and prey. And there are people that are waiting for that opportunity. You won't believe that there are people that are waiting for society to collapse so that they can live out their fantasies of kidnapping people and torturing them in their basement. You know, of just going out there and randomly just killing, torturing, naming, living the real Mad Max lifestyle. There are people like that. They want to do that. They don't care if they die. They don't care about life. There are people signing up to go in the military right now because they want to die in war. They believe that their name is going to be remembered like that. They want to be exalted like that. Believe it or not, they're not seeing that this is the end. They're looking at it as, I want to be immortalized as a hero. So they want to go. They don't care. But then there are others who will care. The majority of people are preys, not predators. Okay? And the Lord is going to take that arrogant spirit for the people so that they will have the true fear of the Lord. Right now, a lot of these people just simply don't have the fear. The Lord is actually going to put that fear in them. Something that they have not experienced. We go into Revelation 18. It says, and after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen. This place is known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt, but this place also known as Babylon the Great. So why does he keep saying about this place being fallen all the time? Because it is falling. Okay? And it's become the habitation of devils and hole of every foul spirit and the cage of every unclean and evil bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And we go further into this in Revelation 18, and you can see where there's a spiritual spirit of bragging or self-preservation of Great Babylon America, who has never seen invasion, who has never seen poverty or pain or suffering, the loss of children. And the Lord bring a reality check to Great Babylon America through just that, pain and destruction and loss. Okay? And great plagues, so great and so horrible that the rest of these nations in the world won't even come close to this place. Broken logistics, civil war, famine, beasts of the field going wild and crazy. The people turn into basically animals and like zombies coming out. See again, this is one of the busiest roads out here in this city. And yet still, now one person will pull over and ask, what the hell is going? What is this? What is that mark of the beast on the front there? Okay? Doesn't matter. They don't do it for the brothers out there in West El Paso either. They don't care. Life is good for them. Okay? Again, the Lord raised up those that nobody, okay, would even they take a look at. You wouldn't even spit on a prophet. You wouldn't even look or even offer a drink of water. Because why? You don't care that the fact that the Lord is going to destroy this place with brimstone and fire. The shop callers are going to bring that doggone mark of the beast on you people. You don't care about it. You don't care. This is Lamentation 4. Lamentation 4, Psalm verse 18. It reads, they hunt our steps. Who's hunting our steps? Esau, man. Esau the Edomite. Hey, if you brothers have been in law enforcement or been in the service, you've probably been, depends on how you were trained, you've probably been through training on how to take down a nigger, man. I do. I was. On how to take down a nigger. Alright? It says they hunt our step, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursue us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. Okay? Everywhere you turn here in Great Babylon, America, is set up, okay, to persecute Jay. Come after us. You have our women that are cursed. You have our women that are cursed with bald head, smelly crotch, and obesity. And to be shameless about it. The men, we are cursed with no type of guarantee of our life. People take this type of nigger, and the nigger is really often referred to as the so-called black man. They don't really call the women niggers. They call the so-called black man a nigger. So someone like me, I'm hated just based on how I look. It ain't got nothing to do with what I've done, or ain't got nothing to do with what any of the good I've done, or whatever the case is. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Nobody judges you by your merit. They look right at you and automatically assume your life is worthless because you're a so-called black man. And Esau has made sure that the world look at you that way. In fact, we've been cursed with that pursuant to Deuteronomy 28. No guarantee that no assurance of our life. Guess what? That too is going to come on you doggone Edomites and the rest of you doggone tribes. You're not going to have any assurance. You're going to have the Edomites who are going to look at the Arabs when they get in war with Iran and these other Middle Eastern countries. You Arab-looking people over here, or you East Asian-looking people over here, are going to be hunted by these doggone Edomites, man. They're going to see you as an enemy. When some bomb goes off over here, they're going to blame you guys. Okay? They're already showing you coming across the border. China. The Chinese represent all the fucking doggone slanty-eyed people, or people with those type of eyes. Okay? People are ignorant, man. So when the U.S. is in war with China, these Edomites over here, these so-called white people over here, they're going to go after all these doggone Asian-looking people, man. You're not going to be safe. The Hamites over here doing bullshit. Well, it's a black man, so that means basically automatically a Jake is a target. They're now blaming crime going up in these cities on the so-called Mexicans, which we know the only Mexicans crossing the border. In fact, most Mexicans don't want to come over here. They're doing pretty well in Mexico. There's a lot of wealthy people in Mexico. Mexico is beautiful. So let's bring out some prisoners from Venezuela. They come through the Mexican border, and all everybody here is a Mexican border. So you gotta be a Mexican. So all you Hispanics out here, with your nice house, you haven't done no crime, you haven't done any doggone thing. But guess what? You're a target. You're a target. See, the way the Lord is setting this up, no one is going to escape who is not, okay, under His protection. Okay? It doesn't matter about you didn't do something, you didn't break the laws and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 21. And it reads, "Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils." We seeing right now, and even in this ministry, okay. And when I say in this ministry, I'm talking about those who know that they're Hebrew Israelites. Okay? So obviously that would be all of us who come out in the highway and the byway, okay, who have the fringes on, who are actually speaking the Paleo Hebrew, the true name of the Lord. And even the ones who actually say, still go by God and Jesus, you still know that you're Hebrew Israelite. And yes, so you have men that still have one foot in the world, which is the grave, okay, and one foot in the ministry. You're trying to play both parts. Now, don't get me wrong. You still have to put food on your plate, eat, you still have to work, function in society. You still have to obey the laws. We still be on enemy lines. We still have to obey the order of Esau. This is still Esau's time. And actually to go against that is you're going up against the Lord of Yahweh Shemi Shai, because this is Esau's time. As I said, agree with our adversary quickly. We'll let you, Jacob, know, yes, we Hebrew Israelites, yes, we are gods. We don't have God powers yet. Yes, we're the Lord's chosen. But right now, this is our older brother's time to rule, and this is a time that you still have to obey the laws of the land. You cannot turn around and just do what the hell you want. Okay? You still have to obey the laws of the land. So, but are you for the Lord or are you for Esau? And those camps, you know, when I say those camps, I'm talking about IUIC and the rest of them that are saying that the other nations can come in on our inheritance. Well, basically, you're trying to eat at both tables. You're going to call them devils, but then at the same time, you say, yeah, they can get on the inheritance. Which is it, man? Okay, which is it? We're telling you, they cannot, and they will not inherit the kingdom, and they will not be partakers or sharers of the kingdom. They will be in the kingdom, but they will be there to serve us. For the first 1,000 years, they will go back to their own, and they will be paying tribute. Esau, on the other hand, your base of man, Edomites are going to be put to their permanent at the conclusion of 1,000 years. There it is. There it is. They're going to be in the kingdom, but they're not going to be in the same position as we are. Okay? Our kingdom is going to be our heaven, and it's going to, for them, it's going to be hell. Let's go into Psalms 20 and verse 7. And let's talk about Jake trusting Esau. Because Jake do trust in Esau. Okay? It's the book of Psalms. There it is. 20 and verse 7. And it reads, some trust in chariots, some in horses, but we will remember that the name of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, our power. Why? You have to know this name in order to be saved. When Esau is coming to kick down and try to destroy us, don't call him no damn Jesus. You need to know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That is what you need to know. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand up. Say, Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, let the King hear us when we call. That's it. Now, we don't call the Lord's name in vain for every little thing. But when you're in that deep trouble, you're in Jacob's trouble, you're going to have to pray to the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, and he might not answer you right there and then, or make that food appear right there and then. You might see animals surrounding you. You know, the sun might be too hard on you. You might not even be praying to Yahweh Shemi Shai for you in particular. But let's say the Lord gives some of the brothers, you know, women and kids, to lead through the wilderness during that time, you know, to escape or whatever case like that. You might be a brother that might have to provide food for 15 or 20 people. Your house isn't the house that you have right now, or your little apartment, may have to have 15 or 20 people inside of it. As a leader, you might have to come up with later a ration of food or whatever cases like that, or hot things in water. These are the kind of things that the Lord is going to put. Who do you think is going to great multitude. You might be calling on the Lord to heal a baby, or you may be calling on the Lord to heal, a woman, or to save. The attack is coming in. You as a man might be able to defend yourself, or you would want to escape. But now you got women and children. You can be praying on the Lord to protect everybody, because you can't protect everybody. So we need to know this name, because it's not about just you, man. It's about those that the Lord is going to give you charge over when the time comes. Okay? This is Joel 3. It's on verse 19. And it reads, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. That's it. No slack here. God will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord Yahweh Shashai dwelling in Zion. So the Lord is dwelling with Zion, which is with us. He's not dwelling with these other nations. Okay? Our nation is going to be forever. These other nations are not going to be forever. They're going to be destroyed on this side, or disrupted on this side. They're going to go into slavery, or rebuilding or cleaning up the earth. The earth is going to look horrible after World War III, and when the Mashiach returns with the chariots, okay, and battle the earth forces. A real life Independence Day. That is going to be something else to see. Okay? That is going to be something else to see. When you actually see real life, life forms from another realm. We don't know, it's not another planet, but it's another realm. I mean, that's going to be something else to see that. Okay? To see that. I want to see it. I really want to see it. Oh, yes, I really want to see it. I believe it, but I want to see it. I really want to see it. I want to see Esau get jacked up. I also want to see the chariot. I hope they have beam up in it too. I want to be on board. I want to see what they look like on board too. And I know you brothers want to see it. Come on. I do. Let's continue to talk again more about how the Lord is going to jack this place up. He says the earth is moved. This is Jeremiah 49. This is verse 21. It says the earth is moved at the noise of their fall, at the cry of the noise thereof, was heard in the Red Sea. Behold, he shall come up and fly as an eagle and spread his wing over Basra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty man of Edom, he is the heart of women of thanks. When the Lord comes back, imagine. Esau described these chariots as being like hundreds, if not thousands, of generations ahead of what they have. And let's say each generation of Esau's military fighter jets is like every 10 years I think that right now they get generation 6, which 6 is the devil's number. Generation 6 of their stealth fighters and stuff like that. So it took 50 years. So imagine if Yahushai and the angels have been, let's say you imagine the angels have been visiting the earth for the last, 4,000 years or 6,000 years. Imagine, let's say, if you was to actually add the generation, let's say the angel sim was to have their spaceship or their chariots, if they made generation, let's say Esau time, 10 years, which would be like which would be a couple seconds in that realm, in the heavenly realm. Okay? imagine if they was doing that every 10 years. Then these vehicles would be thousands of generations ahead of what Esau has. Okay? There would be no match. There'll be no match against the chariots of the Lord. So Esau, you're done. You are absolutely done. In fact, let's continue some more. Jeremiah 51. And Psalm verse 53. And it reads, though Babylon should mount up to heaven, and though she should fortify the heights of her strength, yet from me shall spoilers come unto her, said the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. The sound of a cry coming from Babylon, and great destruction from the lands of Chaldeans. Because the Lord had spoiled Babylon, and destroyed her with a great voice, when the waves do roar like great waters, the noise of their voice is utter. Because the spoilers come upon her, even upon Babylon, and a mighty man had taken, every one of their bows is broken, for the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, power of recompense shall surely requite. The Lord is going to require a recompense on Esau. Esau, you have to pay. There's no way out of it. You have to pay the price, Esau. You cannot do what you did to the children of Israel and get away. You cannot do what you did to the children of the Most High and get away with it. You can't. And the reward to you is always double. So imagine, the Lord punishes us, and you can see what has happened to us. This is punishment. You see the terrible things that happen to us when He punishes us. This is punishment. Yesterday He's going to show mercy on us. But Esau, he hates you. I put out a video earlier this week about the fact that Esau, the Edomite, took up right there, and they underestimate their judgment. And I showed from the book of Job, where they were chased out of society, were dwelt in caves, all the way up to the book of Obadiah, where they're burnt up forever and ever and ever. And I put a visual picture of each of Esau's stages, and a scripture to go with the stages. And what Esau doesn't understand is this: there is not going to be, you're not going to have CEO positions, or you're going to be a secretary, or work at the DMV. You ain't going to be none of that stuff. You don't understand how jacked the world is going to be, how jacked the earth is going to be. Shortage of food, people starving all across the earth. Everything is out of order. Every man for himself. I mean, it's just going to be horrific. And then you have to have New Jerusalem set up to come and put order on the earth. That's going to be time. We're still going to be operating in this time. Okay? We're still going to be operating in this time. There's still going to be a 24-hour system. The sun's still going to come up and go down. But you are going to have, everything is going to be real. People are still going to be feeling real pain. And at that time, the curses now fully goes on to the rest of these tribes. So you're going to feel pain. When you eat abominable food, you're going to die. Now, one brother brought out that the fact that during the kingdom, that, you know, people are going to live actually longer. You're right, you're actually going to live longer because you're not going to eat there's going to be laws against those abominable foods and those things that's going to be going on. You're going to have the righteous and rulership, even though it's going to be ruled by a wall of iron. Okay? No compromise. Okay? Because right now in this current kingdom, everything is death. Sodomy is death. Wickedness is death. Evil is death. Sin is death. Breaking the food, the dietary laws is death. Adultery is death. Everything is death right now. But if those things are eliminated, then guess what gets eliminated? Death. So while you people will not be immortal, if you are following the laws and the statutes, you will live a hell of a lot longer than you can right now. You're not going to have diabetes and all this other crazy stuff we have. Because this time, we are under the curses and also the rulership of the wicked. Y'all are going to be under the curses, but under under the rulership of the righteous. So if you disobey, you're going to suffer consequences. Okay? Esau, these people underestimate the destruction or the judgment that's coming to them. Let's skip up to, let's go into, because people don't like to, the biggest thing that people have against when we come out here is the fact that we are talking about the so-called white man, but they can't comprehend the fact that this is the double on devil. You're not going to know that. By the time Esau revealed him, see, we already know who he is. But by the time the world truly grasps who the real wicked is on this earth, it's going to be too late. Right now, we're seeing that right now, but the world is starting to realize. But see, what they're thinking about is that America is wicked and evil and all that stuff, and the nation's going to come against America. But what they're not understanding is the earth is getting into the hands of the wicked. Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, is the devil and it's the wicked. And once the whole world accepts that stage in that time, that MOTP is going to roll out. Esau is going to have to go to the sword. Now you're going to really see the real drama. The word draconian is not going to be just a buzzword now. It's going to be the real deal. And then you people are going to realize what really is actually taking place. And by that time, millions upon millions upon millions upon millions will be dead or about to die. Okay? Let's close out them today. Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50. And start verse 22. It's the book of Jeremiah 50. Start verse 22 and it reads, the sound of battle is in the land and great destruction. How is the lamb of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation amongst the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken of Babylon. And thou was not aware, thou art found also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. This man is like calling himself the Most High. He wants to exalt himself like the Most High. He's naming himself as a children of the Most High. You know, constantly trying. He doesn't even want to be a man. He wants to be God. He wants to be the power. They want to know what you're thinking, reading, sleeping, dreaming, anything. They want to have a preemptive strike against anybody. And that's the reason why they want to put a microchip in your body. So they can shut you down. Basically, you will be, as one brother put it out, you basically be a walking power cell. Power a microchip embedded in your head. So that these people can sit down with thousands of computer screens up there, watching the supercomputers watching and deciding whether you live or die. They say like, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai opened his arm and I brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouse, cast her out as heaps, and destroy her utterly, that nothing of her be left. So the Lord's intention for Great Babylon, America, is complete and utter destruction. This is why we let you just know that you can put your heart or mind into the Great Babylon, America, so you don't have to listen to us. It doesn't matter. Okay? We want to get our blood, we want to get your blood off our hands like we even wanted of what's to come, which is the mark of the beast. The fact that there's going to be great tribulations here on this earth. Man has sworn to himself, soon in Genesis 27:41, that he's going to target Yasharala, our so-called blacks and Americans and Latino. Target. Brothers are putting up videos. Alex Jones, these other Edomites that have their so-called conspiracy channels, which is those are not conspiracy, okay, are saying that the target of the New World Order is the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latino, and they particularly say the so-called blacks. So if you're a so-called black and you believe in the fairy tale that Donald Trump gives two shits about your ass. You're a one dumb motherfucker. And you deserve exactly what's coming from your ass. Okay? What I'm being back was edified at the close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Shalom.